Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
All right, we're back for game two. And more of the same. Harpeth just drops it in off the serve. That's Neely. I believe we lost the link for the last game. If you did and you're a Summertown fan, that is a good thing. Summertown looked really bad. Harpeth looked really good, and so more of the same. Summertown makes a play. Harpeth digs it out and just gets it in. So this time the pancake's not called. It's a miracle, and 1-1 Summertown. So it must have been really obvious that it hit the floor this time. Kelly back to serve. Neely, Edmondson blocked. Kelly to Bonner, sets it to Garland, who just puts it in. As simple as that. That's we lacked that the last game. Summertown hitters could not get it around the net. So Summertown up 2-1 this time. Kelly and hits it out of bounds, and then something she doesn't typically do. So 2-2 now, Summertown. This is Edmondson back to serve. She gave Summertown fits in the first game off her serve. Emerson gets it off the block, dug out. Edmondson from the back row. Garland, Bonner, back to Mason. She hits it long. Harpeth digs it out and just gets it back to Summertown. Free ball. Emerson hits it off the net and down. 3-2 Summertown. So in the last game, Harpeth hit very few hard balls back at Summertown. But if they hit a free ball over, Summertown just gave them a point. So Ricks back, Edmondson blocked, out of bounds. So Harpeth scoring two ways. Either hits off a block and out of bounds, or just free balling it over to Summertown, and Summertown mishitting or miscommunicating. 3-3 now. Touches the top of the net. Bonner, Emerson, and just somehow swung and missed. So 4-3 now, Harpeth. Kelly to Bonner, just dumps it. I think she said, you hitters are kind of struggling, so let me just do it myself here. So puts that one down, and we're tied up at 4. So if you're Summertown, you want to stay as close to them right now until you get stuff sorted. Garland gets it. Cornelius. Harpeth puts one down the net, but on their side. So Summertown takes the lead 5-4. Couldn't really tell what happened there. Garland back to serve again. Back row, Edmondson gets it over left side, hits it. Garland to Bonner. Emerson just tips it to the outside with no momentum. And just Harpeth hits it into the net. That was Reisner. Didn't get all of that one. Flat-footed hit right into the net. Summertown with their biggest lead so far, 6-4. Back set, Reisner, Bonner, Cornelius just floats it over. Big hit, but gets a lot of net and back off of Harpeth and out of bounds. So 7-4 now, Summertown building their lead. Summertown looking more like themselves. They've played really, really good today until that last set. So maybe shaking some rust off here. Garland back. Edmondson just gets it back over the net. Neely, left side, block. Ricks, Bonner just puts it over. Emerson hits it down and in. And last game, if Summertown would have got to play like that, they would have hit it into the bleachers. So starting to look a little bit more alive here. Garland serving up 8-4. So Edmondson, Neely, back set. She gets it over. Ricks, Bonner, C-set to Emerson. She puts it down. Garland hits it behind. It was probably out of bounds, but close enough to be tempting. And Harpeth is down now 8-5. Garland. Bonner. Emerson puts it straight down. That was a heck of a bump set by Zoe Bonner going away from the hitter. And Emerson reads it perfect and hammers it down. She'll go back to serve. Emerson, Edmondson, Neely, Brown. Brown jumped to block the set in case it was a dump and was still on the ground when the hitter jumped. So hitter got to hit it like it was warm-up. So down now, or up 9-6 now, Summertown. Harpeth serving. Brown just hits it, roll, but effective enough, and rolls it to the middle and scores. 10-6. Bonner back to serve. Cornelius in for Ricks. Bonner, Edmondson, Neely, back to Edmondson, who hits it hard and out. If you're Summertown, you hold your breath when they set Edmondson outside. So it's good to see her hit it long for Summertown. Bonner, Edmondson, Neely to the middle. Garland, Bonner, Cornelius down. Hits a curveball to the back corner and gets that one down. Harpeth is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we are back here, still in the timeout for Harpeth. Harpeth looked really in control the first set, so probably feeling good going into the second set, which there's a lot of volleyball still to play, but Summertown looked like they remembered how to play. Starting to act like they've seen a volleyball before, and up 12-6. So Zoe Bonner back to serve, gets this one in. Edmondson, Neely is going to give it back to the libero. Free balled over. Kelly, Cornelius hammers it down. She continues to be hot today. Looking like a volleyball player coming in and hitting that one down. 13-6 now, Summertown rolling. Bonner, Edmondson, Neely, back set. Ball's up, been blocked. Brown, just going wrong way with momentum and hits that one in the net. Summertown has some breathing room to make those plays, unlike last set where they were down and making those plays. So 7-13 now, Harpeth goes back to serve. This is Mangrum, libero, lefty, gets it in. Garland, out of rotation for Harpeth, though. So that's going to count against them and give Summertown another point. 14-7. Gillum in. Gillum serves just over the net. It's it over Edmonds. Edmonds just sees a hole in the middle and takes her time and puts it in there. So 14-8 now. Harpeth trailing. This is Neely back to serve. Sits one in, Kelly. Bonner over to Garland. Dug out. Free ball over. Kelly. Garland hits that one down and in. So Summertown, this set, the out-of-system balls are going in their favor. And they're up 15-8. Emerson in for Brown. Kelly back to serve. Neely sets it to Edmondson, just gets it over. Gillum just pushes it to the back corner. Neely sets the middle, throws it over. Bonner pushes it to the back corner. Both teams just choosing to play some backyard ball. Bonner, Harlan, she'll hit it. And works out, hits it off of the Harpeth player. It's 16-8. Harpeth's going to take their final timeout, talk things over. So we'll take a break and come back here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back. Harpeth coming out of a timeout, hoping to slow Summertown down. Summertown is up double digits on, or doubled their score on them, 16-8. 11 out of 7 men are bad at math, and I am one of those. So Neely blocks it right into Mason's block. Kelly, Bonner, Emerson pushes it to the outside. Harpeth just gets it over. Double, but not called. Mason gets that one over. Neely, Edmondson hits it hard, but into the net. So Coach Kelly yelling, but I haven't seen a lot of doubles called today, but you just have to play it out at sometimes these weekend tournaments, they just sort of let things slide. So Kelly gets that one over. It's free balled. Harpeth just pushes right to the gap on the side, and Summertown couldn't get there. It's 17-9 now for Harpeth. Edmondson back to serve, and right into the net. She was a real killer last set against Summertown from that serve line. She was hurting them on the front line and the back line, so we'll take that. 18-9 now, Summertown. Rick's in. Gets it just a little long and dug out. Harpeth digs it out of the net. Bonner, C-set to Emerson, hits it right off Edmondson. And they float it over and just kind of rainbow over the block and in for Summertown. 10-18 now, Summertown. They can't take their foot off the gas. Summertown, this is Stinson back to serve. Ricks, Bonner, sets it, Emerson, hits it off the block, dug out. Emerson hits it again, but dug out. Edmondson hits it left-handed. Garland floats it. And Harpeth hits it. So, hits it in the net. So what it seems like is if either team can just free ball it to the other team long enough, they'll misplay the ball. That seems to be the game plan for both teams here. So if they hit it hard, the teams can dig it out. But if they just kind of free ball it over, then all kinds of wacky things happen. Garland back to serve. Now Summertown called for out of rotation. calling 15. That was out of rotation, but Summertown never gets called for out of rotation, so I'm not real sure what happened there. Emerson hits this one right into the net, so Summertown still up 19-12, but still a lot of volleyball to play, so can't take their eye off the ball here. Kelly, Bonner, Emerson, dug out. Edmondson from the outside. Bonner, Kelly gets it over. Neely and a double hit, so Harpeth now starting to look a little shaky. It's going to take Emerson back to serve, 20-12. Emerson drops that one in. Middle set and dug out by Garland. Cornelius blocked and down, so play didn't look great starting off, but Summertown was able to get something going, but blocked down and in anyway. So Emerson goes out, Brown goes in. Harpeth back to serve. Kelly, Bonner, Brown. And once again, hitter approaches the net, has to go backwards, and hits it out of bounds. So hitters and setters not on the same page here for Summertown. 14-20. Kelly, Bonner, Cornelius, dug out. Kelly, Bonner, dug out. Garland, Bonner, Brown, and down. So Harpeth is at the net, active. Summertown's going to take a timeout, up 20-15. We'll be back shortly.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with Hometown Heart.
All right, we're back here after the Summertown timeout. Summertown was controlling most of this game. Still up 5, but starting to look like themselves in the last set. So Coach Kelly taking a timeout. Brown hits this one over. Harpeth. 2 players miscommunicated, and Summertown able to score as Ricks goes out, Mason in. Zoe Bonner is back to serve. 21-15 now, Summertown. They've got to keep their foot on the gas here. Bonner, back set. Bonner, Mason, off of Harpeth and out of bounds. Good hit there by Mason. Maybe they can try hitting the ball hard and see how that works. So Bonner back to serve again. 22 points for Summertown, 15 for Harpeth. Neely back to Edmondson, and she just hits it into the block and down the net on the other side. So Edmondson is pretty much having her way with Summertown. Outside of a few mishits, she's been able to pretty much score at will. So this is Mangrum, the libero. Overserve or overset. Edmondson just gets it in. Garland, Bonner, Mason, sit down, dug out. In the net. Harpeth in the net, so Stinson was the call. So 23-16 now, so lucky break there for Summertown. We'll take it. Gilliman to serve. Is it over? Neely Edmondson just gets it over. Bonner, Kelly, Garland hits it down and in. So one of the few good-looking hits for Summertown in this match. And this is game point. So just goes to show if Summertown can get some offense at the net, they know what to do with it. Gillum looking to close us out. Neely. And that is Stinson, who that's the second time she knew exactly where to drop it there on the side. When you have two blockers in your face, there's a spot somewhere open, and she finds it. Kelly, Bonner, Garland off the block. Neely, Edmondson blocked by Mason. Gillum just pushed back over by both teams. Kelly, Mason again, hits this one down. Dug out, Mangrum. Stinson pushes it over. Working it the wrong way. Brown, both teams just at the net. Garland hits it into the net. 18-24, so Summertown just continuing to struggle to just get the ball over the net. So game point here. Gillum, Bonner, Mason, blocked, and that's out, so 19-24. Summertown just failing to make simple plays, and Harpeth shutting them down at the net. Kelly, Bonner, Garland off the net, or off the back wall. 20-24. Summertown trying to find someone to close this game out. Gillum off the net, out of bounds, so had a bit of a mental meltdown as Andrea Kelly is going to take her final timeout here. We'll take a break on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back out of the Summertown timeout. Summertown still leading 24-21, which is a good thing, but has not looked good, and really needing Harpeth to hand us a point. So there it is. Mason drops it in, and that'll take the second set. So Summertown and Harpeth are splitting, and captains are being called at the net.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and it's turning heads all over the region.
Reports confirm this is no ordinary home.
We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment. In the center of it all is your own private resort, a sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your breaking news real estate update. Now back to you.
All right, Summertown starting this third set. Gillum serve, Kelly. Brown tips it over, hits it over again and down. So Summertown in this third set just a race to 15 and on the board first. So Summertown dropping the first set in a very ugly fashion, gutting out the second victory, and Harpeth looking to stop Summertown, but having no luck so far. Brown puts that one down, so 2-0 now Summertown, so maybe finding some life here. Gillum back to serve again. Neely sets to Edmondson coming up the gut and puts that one down. So when in doubt, just get it to your best hitter. Neely will go back to serve. Neely, Kelly, Bonner sets it over to Garland. Edmondson just throws it to the back corner. That's legal now, so 2-2. So all that early noise for Summertown is erased. Neely back to serve. Gillum, Brown, Garland gets it over. Swiped to the worst person you could get it to, and she hits it out of bounds. So Summertown catches a break there. Now leading 3-2. Kelly back to serve. And Harpeth with a rare mistake. They've been good all the two sets before. They've been really good about just getting it over to Summertown. Kelly. Mangrum. Blocked. Pulled out. Emerson gets enough of the net but keeps it in. So not the smoothest looking play, but the top of the net controlled the ball enough to drop it down in bounds. Kelly's still serving. 5-2 now for Summertown. Mangrum to Neely. Blocked, but out of bounds. So Mason was there, got her hands on it, just deflected out of bounds. So 5-3 as Edmondson goes back to serve. She's been a menace for Summertown on both lines. Kelly, as I mentioned, so something about her serve. I'm hoping it's something about her serve, because either that or Summertown completely forgot how to play volleyball. But to this whole match, her set has been trouble. Emerson gets this one off the set and too low to dig out, so Emerson gets the kill there. Summertown keeps the damage to a minimum there. 6-4 now as Ricks comes in. Summertown needs to make some noise here. Mangrum, Neely, Gillum, tug it out. Bonner, Garland, Neely, back set. Edmondson just free balls it over. C set. Emerson hammers it down right at the export station. But a heck of a snag by yours truly to save the table. and Shelly Fisher. So Rick's back to serve again. Mangrum, Neely, hammered down. That will help as Zoe Bonner gets the block and inbound. So celebrating hard there. Hard enough where Harpeth is going to take a timeout. So we'll take it with them here on X Sports.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com.
All right, back here in Summertown, they just come out of timeout, and Summertown gets the serve over. Edmondson, Gillum, dug out by Emerson, kept alive. Edmondson, they just free balled it over. Kelly to Bonner, Emerson just set too low and into the net. So Emerson's got to see that that's low. She's got to just get it over there. So 8-5 now. Summertown still leading. This is Mangrum back. Or Stinson, I believe. Kelly, Bonner, Emerson just rolls it over. Garland, Bonner just drops it in, but dug out. Both teams just playing at the net. They're going to finally call a lift. And just an interesting approach by both teams. Just not setting it up, just sort of patty caking it back over at the net. So Stinson out and Mangrum in. Garland back to serve for Summertown. 9-5. Neely back to Edmondson, and just top spins it off the top of the net and down. Summertown is just kind of back on their heels still for this game. So 6-9 now for Harpeth. Garland, Emerson reaches over, down, and just enough to get it over the block and in. Emerson gets a kill and is back to serve. So 10-6 now, Summertown. You want to be the first team to get to 10. Emerson to Edmondson. Neely, jump serve, and off the block and down. So short-lived stint there, and Harpeth is only down 7-10. And Cornelius, the ball trickles off the net, but just enough to be difficult, like you see a lot. Reisner to Kelly, gets it over. All kinds of trouble for Harpeth somehow. So Kelly just overpassed it, but worked in Summertown's favor. So Bonner back to serve, and Mason's in. And Harpeth's going to take their final timeout, talk things over, down 8-11.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back out of the timeout. Bonner gets it over to Edmondson. Free ball back over. Kelly to Bonner to Brown. Someone was in the nets for Harpeth, so a lot of activity around the net, and a Harpeth player just probably brushed it. 8-12, Summertown. Bonner back serve. Gets this one over. Mangrum, Neely. Sits it to the middle. Bonner. Kelly. Cornelius waited too long, hits that one in the net. 9-12 here for Harpeth. Mangrum's going to be back to serve. Mangrum right into the net, so a rare break for Summertown. 13-9. Let's see if they can capitalize on that. Gillum is in and Cornelius out. Brown and Garland on the front for Summertown. Mason, Kelly, Garland down the line and in. So some redemption there for Garland, who had struggled keeping it in last game, and finds a spot and gives Summertown a huge point, game point in the game that Harpeth gave them all they can handle. So Gillum looking to close this one out. Mangrum, bump set to Edmondson. She's just going to free ball it over. Kelly to Bonner to Brown, rolled. Edmondson, she's going to hit. Kelly to Bonner to Garland, floating that down. Edmondson, sit over, and just in the net. So Summertown's going to take the third set, win this game 2-1 in scrappy fashion. We'll take it no matter how ugly it was. So you've been listening to Lady Eagles Volleyball. This is Tommy Emerson on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.